And there's another time that I had a pull neck muscle, pull back muscle recently. I just did 5 years under a lot of excruciating pain, if you did not know. So here comes the paramedics picking me up. And I said, I got like paraplegic at that time. It's like I lost the ability to walk and everything. So now they come pick me up, put me on the stretcher or whatever. These people put the damn oxygen on my face or whatever to give me oxygen. Why they couldn't turn up the oxygen? I had to tell these people to turn up the oxygen. Then I had to give them some type of celebrity, uh, you know, status to let them know I was on Jimmy Kimmel's show, just to persuade the trainees, the interns that were in the EMS paramedics. I had to, and I realized how people just can easily die, even if the ambulance or the EMS is coming to pick you up, the paramedics. It's like it's still unprofessional. Even if they're professional, the two that were higher in rank that were professional were in the passenger seat and in the driver's seat, and then the rest that were in the back were interns who were learning. Not saying they didn't know they shit, but come on, guys. I had to really sit there and say, hey man, you guys can't let me die, man. I was on Jimmy Kimmel's show, man. Uh, I got a reality show that I'm working on for Jimmy Kimmel, man. Oh, really? 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 Yeah, man, can you turn the oxygen up a little bit more? They had the oxygen so low, bro. And I'm like, wow, this is how people DOA, dead on arrival blood. We be thinking that the paramedics doing this shit, bro. And it's like, I had to thank God that I gave that little persuasion or whatever, bro. Because now I realize how our elders mess around and pass away because these paramedics, EMS, they're not giving you oxygen. They're trying to conserve their little oxygen and shit. You feel me? They being cheap and shit. And the person, the body need oxygen, but they acting like, oh yeah, just that's enough, that's enough. And you really need more. And then on top of that, you know how many people they killed during the pandemic because you couldn't visit your family members when they were going through their medical issues or their medical, emergencies. Oh yeah, we'll give you a call because nobody can come to the hospital right now because we're under quarantine and we're under pandemic wide. So we'll call you and let you know how your loved one is doing. And then when they call back, oh yeah, they didn't make it. That simple, that ruthless, that heartless. And they try to act like, oh, they did something. Oh yeah, we try to revive them. Oh, we try to give them CPR. Really? And these people are elders. You're breaking their rib cage, giving them CPR. You're breaking their rib cage, and after you finish breaking their rib cage, you sign them off. Oh, medical examiner come in. Oh, sign them off. Boom. You make more money. They make more money doing that. Losing a life, they make more money doing that. Then you got all these other little small hospitals that are so racist. Their body count is abnormal, but they do not get in trouble because they are covered by the nonsense law of Illuminatiation of medical field. And I don't want to name the actual organizations, just so I don't put people out, but it's the way it is. You make more money through death, tragedy, surgeries, procedures, instead of saving lives. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I had went through some shit, either a nervous breakdown or something, and they just came, gave me some red fluid that was in the syringe, and I swear that shit, I was like, I couldn't breathe, and next thing you know, that shit just put me straight to sleep. Boom. And I was like, wow. So always remember that syringe with red fluid in it. It's like a tranquilizer. That shit'll knock you out in 5 seconds flat. Yeah, like my grandmother. She died a horrible death. She broke her femur bone, and then the hospitals kept discriminating her about her age, 103 years old. Oh, why don't you guys put her in hospice? Oh, she's too old, she's too old. And the lady was good. So when we take her to the rehabilitation center, these Haitians over here forcing her to do all these exercises and shit. The lady ain't eating. The lady ain't taking her medication. So now she dies or go into cardiac arrest or whatever the hell. We can't even get a lawyer's office to represent us because they're like, oh, sorry, we can't help you. Why? Because they thought we were trying to sue the hospital, and hospitals cannot be sued by these lawyers because they have a unionship, you know. And then um, the medical examiner already declared it was a Friday. She died on a Saturday, so the medical examiner don't want to do a long report. He already said, "Oh yeah, she died from they died. She died from natural causes, natural causes, whatever." Just because they want to be lazy, they don't want to, process shit. Because it's Saturday, they want to go home and relax and be with their family and shit. So now Monday morning comes, me and my mom, we riding around, trying to find lawyers' offices and medical examiners' offices to try to come and at least grab the body from the morgue, grandma's body, corpse from the morgue to do an autopsy. We calling lawyers after lawyers. Oh, sorry, we can't help you. Oh, sorry, we can't help you. Sorry, we can't help you. Now, after the lady gets buried, that's when the lawyer's office want to send a letter. Oh yes, we want to help you. We want to represent you. How? How you gonna dig the lady? You gonna dig the lady back up to do an autopsy? Oh my God, you guys are something else. Before she got buried, we're trying to have them pick the body up from the morgue so they could open her up, give her a proper autopsy to make sure that she wasn't beaten up from the goddamn rehabilitation center because elderly neglect or elderly abuse. Plus, grandma had a slick ass mouth, so ain't no telling they were slapping her ass up, punching her ass up, fucking her ass up. So my mom couldn't even see my grandmother's body because the hospital already said, oh yeah, we already sent her to the morgue. Oh, we didn't want her to decompose. Oh yeah, your grandmother had a lot of issues anyways. Lying, bro. And I'm talking about hospital to hospital, sitting here discriminating a lady because she's 103 years old. And I remember one time I turned into goddamn Denzel Washington. Not Denzel Washington. Was it Denzel Washington? Yeah, Denzel Washington. Um, I snapped on the hospital because she had broke. What did she break that time? I think she broke her arm or something. But she was like 90 something or 100 at that time, right? So to do a surgery on an old person is kind of risky. So one doctor, oh, he not doing the surgery. He not doing the surgery. He don't have to do the surgery. He don't need to do the surgery. So I sat there and I said, bro, y'all better find somebody to do my grandma's surgery. There's gonna be problems in this hospital, bro. I turned in straight Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? So now when they see that we took a major stance or whatever, then another doctor came in and said, yeah, he gonna do the surgery. So thank God grandma, went through the surgery. I think she was going through for her gallbladder, not even her gallbladder. So the doctor denied one of the doctors was, being racist or whatever and denied her surgery or whatever, trying to make us sign a Alpha David or voucher. It was something. I can't remember the damn name. Uh, Something medical release form, something just in case they slip and make us have a malpractice or whatever. We can't sue them or whatever. It was like hell no, we ain't signing that shit. So when they seen us that we protested against that shit or whatever, then another doctor came and said, okay, we'll do it. So now everything went cool, everything went copacetic. Then they got this one little chick to translate for my grandma. She don't even know how to speak Creole real good. One of these Yankee little Americanized little Haitians that grew up in the household don't even know Creole, know a little bit of words. Oh, she translated to the triage nurse. Oh yeah, she said she want to kill herself. So now they trying to put my grandma on suicide watch because my grandma talking cash shit. You feel me? Still sedated or whatever, and have a half-ass translator saying the wrong information. Man, I cursed that goddamn girl out so bad, but that girl felt some kind of way when I got to that goddamn hospital. So now, long story short, all that went through, boom, 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 flying colors or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I don't want to lose my thought of train of thought. So, it's just they so medically racist, man. It's hard and terrible, man. But it is what it is, man. Like, I know they be saying it's hormones and shit like that. Women go through hormones. But sometimes I feel like that's pure bullshit because I study psychology in college and it's like a bitch just be doing some extra shit. And I don't know if it's something that these motherfuckers put in their prenatal vitamins or something, they just turn into a straight devil on you. You could be consoling them while they're in labor. They turn into the most wicked people that you don't even know. And imagine, I studied massage therapy, anatomy, physiology. I know how to relax the body, shit like that. I'm not saying I know how to completely deliver a baby, but goddamn, sometimes you don't even want to use your knowledgeable skills in the place because sometimes you might gain jealousy, animosity due to the personnel or the staff that's there. So you gotta play dumb. One lady, she had fluid still in my baby lungs because she ain't turned my baby over in time. And I'm over here not trying to embarrass the lady, so I just let her have the baby however. I'm like, what the hell? It took the baby like a month to get all that fluid out his chest. And it's all because I didn't want to make the lady feel some kind of way. Be like, oh, I got this. Oh, you ain't doing it right. You feel me? I didn't want to do that. But they be acting like they so fucking professional. They don't be knowing shit in that damn hospital. But the sad part about it is how these females do a straight 360 on you, bro. And don't blame it on no goddamn pain. Don't blame it on contractions. Don't blame it on none of that shit. Just know, some days you might have the angel on your side, and some days you gonna have Lucifer, period. Lucifer gonna make you forget that you got a good nigga by your side, good father, you name it. And you gonna do some extra outlandish nonsense, okay? Let's really talk real shit. Stop always chopping up reality and the truth and bullshit and then trying to make the courts have a way of this and that. It's a lot of fucked up shit that women do not pay for because they are privileged by law to do a lot of dumb shit. But y'all don't want to talk about that.